rule. So what happens with in 4.3 is we're going to start talking about something called a determinant. A determinant is a way of multiplying and adding and subtracting some of the values that are within the matrix to allow you to solve equations eventually. You use determinants with Cramer's rule. I'm not going to really get to Cramer's rule a lot today, but we will talk about how you can use the determinant to find the area of a triangle when you're given ordered pairs. It's ridiculously simple to use. Okay? Exciting. Why did you get 98?
I thought I got 100. So you gave me 88.
Determinants. Determinants are found by working with the diagonals. So if we have a determinant, these are only going to be for square matrices to start out with. You're only going to find a determinant of a square matrix. And I'm going to make a very simple matrix. Let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple enough. Okay? And the way that we find the determinant is we work with the diagonals. You have the downward diagonals and the upward diagonals. What we're going to do is take the values on the downward diagonal, multiply them together, and subtract the diagonals going up.
Wait, are the lines like absolute value?
Good question. When you see, to find the determinant of a matrix is written like that. These uprights mean determinant.
Oh.
Sometimes you'll see DET means the same thing. So if you see uprights around a matrix like that, it means find the determinant. Right. So in order to find this, all we do is take 1 times 4.
4.
Good work. And we subtract 3 times 2.
6.
8 was -2.
Therefore, the determinant of our matrix, 1, 2, 3, 4, is
-2.
bada bing, bada boom.
So would you break the answers and
No, because you're just, when it says find the determinant, the DET of the matrix, the answer is -2.
you always subtract the diagonal?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
So if it's like a 3 by 3, just multiply all 3 and then subtract the other.
Yep, and I'll get there. I'll show you. So, please take a second and figure out what the determinant is.
What if this square matrix is
Then you have to cry. Bless you.
I'm guessing you're going to get to like a...
Let's see.
No, that would take too long. And I got things.
Wait, does it matter what order you go in?
Yes. Always do the downward diagonals first, and then you do the upward diagonals.
What? Oh, we made 1, 5.
Always do the downward first, and then work your way up.
You got to go left. You go left to right.
Oh, going
Like a little fish without actually drawing the fish part.
How in the world are you getting a fish out of it? I want to see this. Please, come here. Show me how in the world.
So what I mean,
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
so you know how like sometimes when you draw a fish and no, yeah, you like that, but when you do it, you do like this and you just cut it off and then you go straight back down. But it's not the fish. It makes sense.
I got it.
Colin, put down the craft pipe for breakfast, please. No offense. I mean, it's good. It's a good boost of energy, but it's not really good for your brain.
Or your eye.
Or your eyes, yes.
No, like your black eye, you get it. When I said that one day. Okay, never mind. Enjoy me for breakfast today.
The other classes that are going to watch this go, what the heck are they doing in that third hour?
Just make sure you don't miss the stay next year.
Lots of drugs, no. So you're done. Determined. So let's put and look at a 3 by 3.
Ew.
3 by 3 is a bit messy. Because we got-
Good God.
You're such a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Can we
Can't
do
be that
that?
bad.
So, let me show you what happens. No. I want you to see what happens.
You can move it to the right a little bit more so when you're writing
Yeah.
it.
Here's our matrix. I'm just going to write off. I'm going to go right off an example. you're working with downward diagonals and upward diagonals. If you have a 3x3 matrix, there winds up being 3 diagonals you can make. Let me show you what happens. You've got 4, 1, and 5.
It's like when you do lattice, right?
This is kind of what lattice is, yes, I guess. And then you have those two, but what's it missing? The 2. And then you bring this one with those 2.
What?
Wait, okay, which one? I don't know.
Let me show you.
Use colors.
Like Justin did really gone.
Use different colors.
I know.
Use your palette.
What I want you guys to see, start with the downward diagonal. It's easy to pick out the downward diagonal. It is 4, 1, and 5. You okay with that?
Yeah.
So we have 4 times 1 times 5. To that, I'm going to add, change my 2, 0, and a 2. Why? Here's what happens. The way that the book shows this is that they rotate through the column. See how that 2, 0, and 2 match up then? They move this column over.
Is that easier?
If you want to do it that way, that's fine, because then you can get the next column would be, you bring it over again and you have, what would that be? 2, 1, and a -3. So here's your,
Oh, that makes sense.
does that make sense how they're doing that?
Yeah.
What they're doing is they're rewriting these 2 columns over here. So now you have, let me see if I can slide this correctly. Here's your 3x3. And then as you go to the next one, oh, I'm going to double shade, that stinks. You still have a 3x3, correct?
Yeah.
What's the downward diagonal?
2, 0, 2.
2, 0, 2. And now if I move it over again, now what's the next downward diagonal?
1, negative 1, 1 through -3.
So it's just continuously working its way down. Okay?
Got it.
That's all it's doing. You're looking for groups of 3. Now I don't normally write it. To be honest with you, I don't do it this way. I don't like writing all that out. It just, to me, it just gets messy. I like just working my way through them. That's all. But whatever works. It's not a big deal. So by downward diagonals, then we have 2, 0, and 2. And then the last one is -1, 1, and 3. Excuse me, thank you, -3. So I'm going to find those 3 values, add them together, and just write, bless you, and just write that number down. That'll be my values for my downward diagonals. 20, 0, and 3.
23.
23, very good. So my downward diagonals are going to be 23. Now I do the same basic idea with my upward diagonals. When I do the upward diagonals, it's 2, 1, -1. See how I'm going this now? -3, 0, and 4. And then 5, 1, and 2. And now I'm going to add those together.
10.
-2, 0, and 10 is 8. So the downward diagonals were 23, and the upward diagonals were 8, which gives you
15.
Wait, what is a determinant?
the determinant is used later. We're just solving for them right now.
Oh, okay.
The determinant will be used. It's extraordinarily useful. What? I'm sorry, what was that? No, because you're going up, you have -2, 0, and 10. So really the worst thing that's going to happen is that you're going to forget how to multiply, or you're going to forget how to add. Typical. So don't be typical, be atypical and do it right. Be determined to do it the right thing.
Be a panda.
What? You guys are all mean. Seriously? Did I just do this one here? It's not
No,
stupid.
I just said that joke and then you repeated it and everybody laughed.
This is why we're not friends.
I was the only one who heard it, that's why I'm laughing.
What did you say? I didn't hear what you
I said the same thing you said, really, like the exact words you said, and never was asked.
What did you say?
Like, determine it, like I'm gonna determine it. And then you said it, but I didn't do that.
I'm determined to get to the bottom of this. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Find the determinant, please. Shouldn't pause it because that way they have waiting time later.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Did I do that yesterday? I did that for one of my classes.
Oh, no. Wait, is that it? Oh, stop. Oh my gosh, an hour of it. I can't stand this for more than 30 seconds. Wait, is this like the actual? I thought they just whistled. No, I'm stupid.
New version is like more technical.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. See, it stops and then just restarts, and that's not supposed to happen.
It's an hour-long version of the
I know,
WB
but it's only 30 seconds long, so they just keep restarting.
200 times in a way.
Also, I don't think we should be listening to this because I think
Alright, yes, you know.
there's a reason they only play this per episode.
Alright, downward diagonals. We'll start with that. 2, 0, and 4. Plus negative 1, 1, and 1. Plus 3, negative 2, and 2. So I did the downward diagonals.
I thought it was negative 13.
Well, this should be.
Oh, no.
0, negative 1, and was it 6? Negative 12. So negative 12 and negative 1 is negative 13. You okay on the downward?
Yep.
Let's work our way up. 1, 0, and 3.
Yep.
2,
Zero.
1, 2.
Oh, mine is, okay.
And 4, negative 2, negative 1. 0, 4, and 8.
12.
So the determinant's going to equal negative 13 minus 12, otherwise known as
Okay, I got both subtractor.
I got.
Hey, shout out 12th hour.
I forgot this.
They're going to be listening.
Caleb's stupid.
Colin, I'm not going to pull my pants down. Stop. Really?
Really? That movie,
No. Almost.
Stop.
So funny. Yeah, please. Just stop. All right, so what do we use determinants to find? We can use them to work with areas of triangles. It's really, 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 really easy.
Okay, you have said that before.
How hard hard was working with a determinant? Seriously?
Isn't it easier to do it the other way though? I don't understand.
In theory, how difficult is the determinant?
It's hard.
Here's what happens. What we do to find the area of a triangle, given 3 ordered pairs, all you have to do is put your x and y values in column, and then the third column you're just going to put 1s. Because when you multiply 1 by something, does it change it? No.
But it always has to be.
That third column will always be 1. Okay? Now take a look at what they're doing out in front. They're multiplying it by either plus or minus 1/2. What happens is your determinant can be positive or your determinant can be negative. If your determinant is negative, should you multiply it by a positive half or a negative half to find area?
Negative.
And if your determinant is positive, you multiply by positive or negative.
Positive.
Because area is always,
Positive.
that's the reason why they put that plus minus out front. That's it. So if you have your sets of ordered pairs, it does not matter what one you pick first. It has no bearing upon the problem. Because as you're going through the columns, you're still multiplying by 1 at some point, so it's not a big deal. So what you do is just list out your ordered pairs. So we have, it'll be plus or minus 1/2, the determinant of 1, 2, 1, 6, 2, 1, and 4, 0, 1. All I did was just took the ordered pairs and wrote them down.
You said it doesn't matter what.
Nope, as long as the 1s are in that last column, you're fine. Keep all the x's in one column, keep all the y's in one column, and it doesn't matter the order in which you know, if you put the 6 and 2 first, the 4 and 0 second, it doesn't matter. Okay? So when you go through your determinant here, scroll this up some, we have it's going to be plus or minus 1/2 times all the junk of, well, 1, 2, 1, plus 2, 1, 4, plus 1, 6, 0. Then we have to subtract that from all the downward ones. That's going to equal to 2 plus 4, or 2 plus 8 is 10. Is that part 0? The downward diagonals were at, I'm sorry, the upward ones were at then 4, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1. And 1, 6, 2. Eight, 0, 12. So when I set this up, I'm going to get plus or minus 1/2, 10 minus 20. So I'm going to get negative 10 for my determinant. So do I multiply it by the positive or the negative 1/2?
Negative.
The negative, because your area's just got to stay positive, which means it is 5. There's your area. Determinants with ordered pairs, before you guys had to get the distance between the 2 points, and then you have to find the vertical, the height, you know, the perpendicular bisector through the third point. It's not fun. It's kind of icky. No, it's easy. That's very easy.
Do we have to write down units squared?
I'm not going to be able to do it, but to be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal. Look at this.
All right.
Try one.
Algebra 1.
Oh, wait, it's just that one.
We did that one.
Failed the test.
Make one up.
Sure.
Why?
Find the area of the triangle with those vertices.
You never know. Sometimes you might run into a triangle.
No, sometimes we can profit in.
That's very strange.
I won't like that.
Oh.
No, I just happened. Find the area of that triangle, please. It's not annoying, is it?
Not really annoying, but this is like, it's like Mr. Channel when we have he plays
The
music.
classical music.
Yeah.
I'll play Pantera next time. I'm broken!
That might be a problem.
How about some Slayer? That'd be fun for you. Seasons in the Abyss. It's a great tune. That is a great song. You don't know what I'm talking about? It's a great song.
Play it right now.
I'm kind of busy with this. I'll get there. Alright, this music's annoying.
Got it.
Oh, what'd you get?
Banana.
What?
Banana.
Hey, this is the parental advisor.
Hopefully we're not both
-6 for the downwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Upwards. Oh, what?
Scroll up again, and you'll see something. Oh, yeah, I wrote something down, but that's a -4.
Did I screw something up?
Yeah, it's supposed to be -4.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
I said it.
No, the other one. Oh,
No, negative plus
I
negative is
wrote
not.
something down, and it wasn't correct.
No. So here's my downward. This is 2. 8, 6.
I did this twice in a row.
Dang it! Oh, Destiny. Why did you tell me?
You get 11?
Yeah.
Oh, it's positive.
See, it just makes you go crazy with this music, I'm telling you.
No, I wrote something that wasn't correct. I forgot, like, negatives in the wrong, I put them in the wrong spot.
Sorry.
What the heck?
It's a great song. Seriously, the biggest mistake you guys are going to do is you're trying to do all of it at once.
No, you're
Break it into
write
small
down the
chunks.
wrong.
Or writing things down wrong. You know,
Yeah,
just take your time. It's
it's
not.
gonna be on the paper, I'm gonna write it down correct.
It's not difficult. It's just, it's that attention to detail. And that's what this whole chapter is. That little bit of detail you gotta pay really close attention to, okay? Because you miss a sign, you're screwed. Alright?
It's only 10 off.
10 off, whatever. You know, it happens. We are not going to do those top ones, so it's just going to be the 218, I believe, which is... Yeah. Just the page 218 one. That is section 4.3.
Alright, yeah, there you go.
It's section 4.3 for all of these guys. It's a bunch of determinants and it's a couple of area problems. It should not be awful. So for those of you with your chem test tomorrow, you can not go.
Yeah, it's a final.
Is it the final?
Yeah.
My wife, well, that's right, they're done already. They're done this week. They did their chem stuff last week because today they're making slime.
Oh, fun.
Does she teach AP?
Sounds like a fun time.
You guys have this right now? Can I put it up on the board? People just stay with me.
About $1.
Oh yeah, it all fits.
I actually didn't write it down, but I have it memorized, so. Wait, what do we do for the first half?
Determinant. It's all finding determinant. The first, starting at 16, you're finding determinants for all those, and then it's just all determinant work.